Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cameron Sports Podcast. It's Cameron Lindsay here, back with another episode. Today's episode, I'm going to be giving my 2024-2025 NBA season predictions. Starting off with my top 10 players who I believe are the top 10 players in the NBA heading to the 2024-25 season. I'm also going to be giving my in-season tournament winner, champion. Last year, my Lakers. We won the first ever in-season tournament. I'm going to give my prediction for that. I'm going to give my prediction for Defensive Player of the Year, NBA MVP. I'm going to predict the NBA champions and Finals MVP. So let's get right into it. So I know every year, I see on First Take or so, they debate who are the top 10 players in the NBA. And I did this. I did a best, based off stats of last year. Recent years, like the last 2 or so years, and I always like. This is one of the reasons I started my sports podcast, because I see, Stephen A. Smith and them make their top 10 lists. I'm like, let me make my own top 10 list. Do my research. I watch the games, stats, do my research, watch the highlights. So let me make mine, and that's what I did. My all-time list. I got an all-time NBA list. If you go on my channel, and you'll find an episode where I make my top 10 NBA players of all time in order. I made that list. But let's get into it. Starting off at number 10, I got Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, he averaged 26.9 points per game, 8.1 rebounds, and 4.9 assists. Now, like I said, some people don't believe Jason Tatum is a true superstar, top 10 player. I think he is. For 3 straight years, he's made a first-team All-NBA. He just won an NBA championship. Every year, he continues to get better each and every year. For the past, at this point, I know it was debate. I seen on the Pick a Size podcast, maybe a year or two, last year, I think. And it was like who they rather take, Jason Tatum or Kawhi. And I made an episode about that too, also. And I said right now, I'll take Jason Tatum, but overall time, it's Kawhi. It's not even close. It's just that right now, Kawhi is more injured. He doesn't play enough games. He's not consistent. Jason Tatum is consistent, at least in the regular season. Playoffs, he'll have his ups and downs, but overall, regular season, he continues to get better. He had a really good year last year. Again, 26.9 points per game, 8.1 rebounds, 4.9 assists. And helped lead the Celtics to an NBA championship, their 18th NBA championship. Number 9, I got my boy AD, Anthony Davis. He averaged 24.7 points per game, 12.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 2.3 blocks, and 1.2 steals. Now, a lot of people say what they want about AD. AD is my favorite player in the league. Him and Giannis, 2 of my favorite 2 players in the league. And for those of you who may say, I don't agree AD's you don't agree AD's a top 10 player, so I got some stats for you. AD is the only player last year to make an All NBA team and an All Defensive team. He was second team All NBA and first team All Defense. Only player from last season to do that. So this is why a key factor why I believe he's the best 2-way player. When healthy, Anthony Davis is the best 2-way player in the NBA. When he's healthy, when he's fully locked in, when he's got a rhythm, when he's aggressive, he's the best 2-way player in the league. He also had 848 contested shots, which was third in the NBA. He had 523 points out of the post, which is second in the NBA. He had 64 double-doubles, which was third in the NBA. And his 12.6 rebounds was third in the NBA and a career high for him. He also had 3.5 stocks, which was second in the NBA. Stocks is blocks and steals combined. So he had 3.5 stocks, which was second in the NBA. He had 288 points on putbacks, which was first in the NBA, and he played 76 games last year, which was career high. So for those who say AD can't stay healthy, he had a really healthy year last year. He only missed a few games. Now, do I expect AD to play 70s? I want him to at least give me 65, 68 games. If he gives me 65, 68 games, I will take that. And he averages 25, 27, plays 65, 68 games. I'll take that. But I believe AD is a top 10 player, really top 5 when he's fully locked in. When he's fully locked in, he's top 5. But I got him number 9. Again, he had 24.7 points per game, 12.6 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 2.3 blocks, 1.2 steals. And I'll say one last thing about AD. He should have been Defensive Player of the Year. I'm going to get more into that when I make my predictions for Defensive Player of the Year, but he should have. Over Gobert. Really, Wemby. At least Wemby should have got it over Gobert. But, yeah. AD is my number 9 player in the NBA for the 2024-25 season. Number 8, I'm going Stephen Curry. He had averaged 26.4 points per game, 4.5 rebounds, 5.1 assists. Steph is still Steph. That shot, he's still clearly the best shooter by a mile, not even close. It's like he gets older, but he's still playing an elite level, and I think he can still play that elite level for a little while because he don't rely on his athleticism like Russ to dunk, and he can get to the rim. He can shoot for any distance. So Steph is still Steph, even though the Warriors had a bad year, didn't make the playoffs. I think Steph is still Steph. He's still obviously still a top 10 player. Number 7, LeBron James. He averaged 25.7 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, 8.3 assists, and he's at age 39. Like I said, I'm not the biggest LeBron fan, but I respect him. He's a top 3 player all time in my opinion. He's still top 10. He does a lot for my Lakers, which I appreciate about him. I just hope him and AD both stay healthy. My Lakers got 2 top 10 players in the NBA right now, in LeBron James and Anthony Davis. I wish I could put AD ahead of LeBron, but sometimes AD defers, which he needs to take that torch. I feel like he really needs to take that torch. Like, AD, you're in your prime. LeBron's getting older. Take that torch. But obviously LeBron, even though he's about to be 40 in December, is still playing at a top 10 level in the NBA. He can, averaging 20. This is the most points anybody at the age of 39 or older has averaged. 25 points, 25 and a half points per game. So, kudos to LeBron, for real. Number 6, this player should have won MVP last year. I got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He averaged 30.1 points per game, 5.5 rebounds, 6.2 assists. This is the second year in a row that Shai has averaged 30-plus points a game. He led OKC to the number 1 seed in the West. I really believe Shai should have won MVP. I know Joker is the best player in the NBA, but I think Shai should have won it. Joker's gonna have that was his 3rd MVP. Joker, I feel like he can win at least one or 2 more MVPs. So they could have gave Shai this one. I'm really shocked, but I got a number 6. I know some people may have Shai. If you got Shai ranked higher in your list, let me know in the comments and tell me why. I got him number 6, which is just right. I just can't put him over this next guy, which is Kevin Durant, that 7-foot assassin. 27.1 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, 5 assists. I know the Suns had a real struggling year last year, but KD is still KD. He's still a top 5 player. He can get you 30 like that, like blink of easy work. He was 5th in NBA in scoring. Like, you can't take that away from Kevin Durant. I'm not putting Shai. I just don't think Shai is better than KD at this moment, even at KD's age. Eventually, Shai will get there. That's why I got him at 6. I feel like 6 is a comfortable spot for Shai. I got KD at 5. Number 4, I got Joel Embiid, 34.7 points per game, 11 rebounds, 5.6 assists. Now, I know Joel didn't play that many games. He played like 40-something games. But when healthy, Joel Embiid is arguably the most dominant big in the NBA. It's like he's almost pretty much unguardable. When he's healthy, when he's locked in, at least in the regular season, the playoffs, you got me there. You got me there. But regular season, I think he's arguably the most unstoppable big in the NBA. He's, like I said, he won MVP 2 years ago. He easily can get 30. He's, like I said, he's a two-way player. He blocks shots, he rebounds. So I got Joel B at 4. Number 3, I got Luka Doncic, who averaged 33.9 points per game, 9.2 rebounds, 9.8 assists. Luka almost averaged a triple-double. And so I got him at number 3. I know some people might have him number 2 or 1, but nah. Like I said, I love Luka, and I think he will eventually win an MVP and possibly an NBA championship. They came close last year, but losing to the Celtics in 5 in the NBA Finals. But I think Luka is going to win an MVP or 2. He's a top 5 player. Clearly, I got him number 3, right ahead of Joel Embiid. Number 2, I got Giannis Antetokounmpo, who averaged 30.4 points per game, 11.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists. And Giannis, a 2-time MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, an NBA champion, an NBA Finals MVP. Giannis is clearly the second best player in the league. Our argument would put him number 1, but this player I got number 1 has been doing this thing the last couple of years. But Giannis, if he has a good year, he could take the number 1 spot again, regardless if he doesn't win the NBA championship. If he wins MVP, you might have to put Giannis. But it's like when he drives to the basket, you can't stop him. Like I know he doesn't really have the best offensive bag, but he does what works for him. And I will say he's not afraid to shoot the ball. I seen Giannis at the 3-point line will shoot the ball, even if he airballs. I love his aggressiveness. That's why I wish AD had that aggressiveness. Even if you miss, keep shooting. I want you to be aggressive. Get 30 shots. Be aggressive. Because when your team needs a bucket, go try to get that bucket. And like I said, Giannis, besides AD, Giannis is arguably one of the best two-way players in the league. Now, he's not as greatest defender as AD, but rim protector, he's a very good rim protector. He's like I said, because he's a former Defensive Player of the Year. Now, his number 1 player is obvious. It's the Joker, Nikola Jokic, who averaged 26.4 points per game, 12.4 rebounds, 9 assists. Like I said, came close to a triple-double also. Like I said, reigning MVP. He went in his third overall. Now, like I said, again, I think it should have been Shea, but hey, I got no problem with. I don't really have a complete problem with Joker winning MVP. I just think it should have been Shea, but right now I think he's the best player. It's like, I know he's not the most entertaining player to watch on TV because the way he plays is like it's slow, but like he's so dominant. Like it's like I seen him back down players like AD, Giannis, or Joel, and he'll, make it look easy, so, or the way he passes the ball, rebounds, like that shot, he ain't got the prettiest jumper, but Joker can really shoot the ball, a really good 3-point shooter, especially for a big man. He could do it all, pass, score, and really he's more of a passer than a scorer first. That's why I don't think really Joker really needs to average 30 plus. Like he'll probably be in that 26, 28 range rather than 30, 34 like Joel Embiid and Giannis. But yeah, I think Joker is the number 1 player in the league right now, the number 1 center, overall player. Like I said, but these are my top 10 players list. I got Nikola Jokic 1. I got Giannis Antetokounmpo 2. I got Luka Doncic 3. Joel Embiid 4. Kevin Durant 5. I got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 6. I got LeBron James 7. I got Stephen Curry 8. I got Anthony Davis 9. And I got Jason Tatum 10. But yeah, please let me know in the comments. Do you agree or not? Like, who are your top 10 players in the league? Do you like my list? Would you change the orders? Would you put would you replace somebody that's in with somebody that's out? And let me know why. So I like to debate with anybody. So, and I come with stats. Like I said, with AD, only player to make an all NBA and defensive team. So but I will say this, if you come in the comments, because I like my boy AD, you see me with the Lakers jersey on. If you come in the comments talking about I don't think AD is a top 10 player, stop. Stop. Just don't even comment. I'm just playing. You can comment, but like I said, he was the only player last year to make an all NBA team and an all defensive team. Nobody else did that. And all the other stats I just listed, come on now. So yeah, I just have to let that be known. But yeah, let's get into my other predictions. For the in-season tournament, this one I went back and forth. I would have said my Lakers, but we already won the first ever in-season tournament. That's good enough for me, but that's not the main goal. The main goal is an NBA championship. So I think I went a couple teams. I was like Boston, Denver, OKC. But I think I'm going to go Boston because Boston really is the most complete team. Their starting five, their bench. I really like, Tatum, Brown, Porzingis, Holiday, Horford, Derek White. I think the Celtics probably will be the top seed in the East. Like I said, I know they didn't win it the in-season tournament last year. They lost to the Pacers in the semifinals. But I'm gonna go Boston. My second pick. If not Boston, I'm gonna go Denver. So if not Boston, I will take Denver. Probably could win it, but I'm gonna go Boston. My NBA Defensive Player of the Year, I want to say AD, but AD said he don't care no more, so I don't care no more. Even though in my opinion, AD is the best defensive player in the league, best two-way player when healthy, it's not even close. I know Rudy Gobert got 4 Defensive Player of the Years, but come on now, nobody who has a IQ or a brain will pick Rudy Gobert over AD. Like nobody's scared of. I know Rudy's a really good shot blocker, but nobody's scared of him. AD, bro, come on now. Nobody will think almost twice of going just straight on the rim or trying to dunk on AD like that. Rudy, nobody's scared of him. But I'm gonna go Victor Wembanyama, the player who should have won it, even though AD didn't. I think Victor should. He led the league in blocks with over 3 blocks a game. I think if he does that again, there's no way Victor does not win Defensive Player of the Year. If he averages 3 blocks again and he gets robbed, like you might as well just throw the award away. Like for real, I think I'm going Victor Wembanyama. My NBA MVP, I thought about going Shea because I'm like, he had a very good year last year. OKC was the number 1 seed, so they might have another good year. But I'm actually going Luka Doncic. I think with Dallas making to the NBA Finals, him and Kyrie, finding their rhythm. Like, I think with the help of Kyrie and that depth that Dallas has, and now they got Klay Thompson, you got Derek Lively, and other players on that team. I'm going Luka. I think Luka's going to have a really good year. I think Dallas could be as long as Dallas is a top 4 seed, he's definitely going to be an MVP candidate. I'm going Luka Doncic. If not him, I'll say Shea. Luka, Shea, probably Joker. My NBA champions, I went back and forth with this. I was like, who do I really believe can win it? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going my Lakers. I know it's a little biased. I'm not being delusional, but I really believe my Lakers could do it. The key is AD and then LeBron. In that order, AD and LeBron. Because if AD is locked in, like I just said, he's unstoppable. When he's locked in, just like Shannon Sharp said on First Take, when AD realizes when he gives people like Joel Embiid 30, Giannis 30, Joker 30. He literally giving them 30, 40, 30 and 20, 30 and 15. Like I literally seen AD do that. Like when he go against Joel or Joker or Giannis, giving them 30 and 15. Literally when we played Denver in the playoffs last year, AD averaged 30 and 10 plus rebounds. 30 and 10 with 2 blocks. He literally did that even though we lost in 5. But he literally did that against Joker. He was going toe-to-toe with Joker the whole playoffs in the first round against Denver. Literally 30-plus points, giving it to Joker on the offense and making him work. So AD is the key. If AD can play 65 to 70 games, really 65, 68, my Lakers get a top 4 seed. Stay out of the play-in, get a top 5 seed. We good. We are good. Avoid Denver in the first round, please. We good. But really, if I not say my Lakers, I'll say Celtics. But my Lakers, AD, then LeBron. Of course, LeBron gonna be Bron. He gonna get his 20 to 25 points a game. He gonna be Bron. He'll take his rest. But AD is the key. You're in your prime. You're 31. You're in your prime. Take that torch. Go be aggressive. You are a dog. You are a top 10 player. I don't care what nobody say. No casual fan. I be seeing on social media everybody, all these fans who think they know stuff, talking trash. It's just my soul inside. Like what? What are you talking about? Even people on First Take, I'll be like, what? Really? Come on now. Stop. But AD is the key. Then LeBron. Of course, our bench. Really, D'Lo got to learn how to shoot in the playoffs. Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, Jerry Vanderbilt, all them boys, all them other boys, we need them to step up. They had some flashes, but really need to step up. But AD and LeBron are the key, especially AD. But yeah, and my backup pick would be the Celtics. I think they got a real legit shot to repeat. Even though I know it's hard. You haven't been done since 2017, 2018 Golden State Warriors with KD. But the Celtics got the best starting five, the best depth on the team overall. So I really think they got a really good chance. And my Finals MVP is AD. If my Lakers win, it's AD. And here's why. I know some people will say LeBron. I know LeBron was Finals MVP when my Lakers won it in 2020 during the pandemic. But I really think if we win it again this time, I think it's going to be AD. Because like I said, we don't got the best team overall. We probably going to make some trades. I will pray we make some trades during the trade deadline this year. Please, basketball gods, please. If we make some moves during the trade deadline, AD is healthy for the majority of the season. LeBron is healthy for the majority of the season. I think, and we make to the NBA Finals, AD is my Finals MVP, hands down. But if Celtics repeat, I'm going Jason Tatum. I know Jaylen Brown won it last year, but I think Jason Tatum is motivated to, if he gets back to the finals, to get that Finals MVP that he possibly thought he did deserve. But I think Jaylen Brown did deserve it just as much. But yeah, y'all, that's today's episode. I want to talk some NBA basketball for the 2024-25 season. Again, I made my top 10 players list. I'll say it one more time. I got Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Luka Doncic, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at 6, LeBron James at 7, Stephen Curry at 8, Anthony Davis at 9, and Jason Tatum at 10. So let me know in the comments do you agree with this list for the top 10 players for the 2024-2025 season. And again, my picks for the in-season tournament, I got the Boston Celtics winning the in-season tournament. I got Victor Wembanyama as Defensive Player of the Year. I got Luka Doncic winning NBA MVP. I got my Lakers winning the NBA championship. And I got AD as the Finals MVP. But yeah, I definitely, like I said again, I say this every episode. I appreciate each and one of y'all tuning in for an episode, y'all. No matter how many views, no matter what I talk about, football, basketball, wrestling, I really appreciate each one of y'all doing this. This is my craft. This is what I would love to do. This is what I want to be. And I want to be one of the best. And I'm going to continue to strive to be the best eventually one day. I know I'm not in no hurry. I just love doing this. But I know that's going to come. So, but I appreciate each one of y'all tuning in to the episode of Cameron Sports Podcast. I'm your host here, Cameron Lindsay, signing out. I'll catch y'all next time.